Waking up in hell again. You know the hell I'm talking about, the hell of bronze rank in Marvel Rivals. Some of you experience it too. Trying to climb the ranks is almost impossible as a solo, or with a bad group. You train to build up your skills. You work on team tactics and strategy. But all of it doesn't matter, because your individual skill is not enough on its own. This is a team sport, and if they don't cooperate or when you keep getting paired with randos, winning is not up to you. It's...
Hold on, you're not about to talk about me, right? Are you about to try to blame me for all these losses? How am I to blame when I'm the star of the team? This is not just me. Everyone needs to take their share of the blame for all these losses.
Star of what team? You're one of the weakest links. You don't even have a legit main you play with. How do you expect to be anything other than mediocre? This is what happens when you're sent boys to do a woman job.
You said he's one of the weak links. I know you're not implying that I'm the other one. Because you and our so-called fearless leader Shadow over there are not perfect either. You call yourselves calling us out for our bad play, but you...
Nope, we are not doing that. I'm not about to let you keep trying to shift the blame, with some gaslighting BS about how it's not you guys' fault. You don't even know what character you want to play. Swapping characters in and out hoping something will stick. All you are doing is messing up the team dynamics. What are you trying to achieve? Maybe you are trying to see how many characters you can go through in a single match or something. Subscriber 84, pick a main and master it first. How are you supposed to be the main tank when you're hiding in the backline? Your job to be up front and take damage for your team. You call yourself a tank, you know what your problem is, you're selfish. Do your job and protect your team. And then there's you miss thing. What the hell do you be aiming at? How can you shoot in a crowd of 3 enemies and not hit a single one? What type of DPS can't do damage? You got one job, how hard is it to point and shoot? Then when you do decide to shoot at the enemy finally, you're attacking the wrong target. For the love of God, I can't figure out why you would decide to chase the enemy DPS in the backline when you have the Hulk right in front of us wrecking everyone. You don't see that big-ass green monster dropping everyone on the team. It never occurred to you that we might want to stop the monster who is beating the snot out of us. I mean, really, the target is hard to miss, even with your horrible aim. If you just point in their direction, you will hit him. But what do? You run right past the obvious target to go after a non-factor. Then to top it off, the non-factor takes you out. How? Pause. If you like these types of videos, hit that subscribe button to get more content like this. Back to it. And don't think I forgot about you, Black Thumbs Up 81. I don't even know how to explain the type of illogical BS you are on. How when we are trying to take back control, you have the Punisher and decide to put down your turret, and had the bright idea to place the turret right in front of a wall. Why? How? This can't be reality.
You both need to take responsibility. Throwing blame around like that. We will never get out of bronze at this rate. If you, tanks, and healers would do better and keep me alive, we would win more. Shadow, I think I should be the leader. I am clearly the ace of the group. I am trying to win. Some of you act like you don't know what the mission is. The more enemy we kill, the more we will win. And those comments you made about my aim are out of line. You don't see the genius in my tactics. I am forcing them to backpedal and run away. That shows that they are afraid of me. I put the fear in their hearts by just being on the field. When I rush in, and even if I die, they experience terror. I am winning the mental battle. All battles aren't won by numbers on the scoreboard. I keep the pressure on the enemy team. Hitting my shots is not the point. They will fear me as a god of death. If your tanks would just better hold the line, we would not be having issues. How do you expect me to aim properly when I have to dodge constant fire because the tank dies? I'm doing my job. Can the rest of you say the same? We need to rank up as fast as possible, and to do that we need my damage. It's bad enough that we have to add 2 randoms to the team. You guys need to pull your weight because we don't know what caliber of player we will get with the randoms. We should focus on more DPS. Overwhelming force is the way to go. All we really need is 5 DPS and 1 healer. If we kill the enemy fast enough, we will have no need for tanks. Let hit them fast and hard, don't give them any time to counter. Attack, attack, attack.
I don't know why you guys are coming at me so hard. I did my job. I am a great tank. I rush the front line every time. It is not my fault that the healer isn't healing me fast enough, or the DPS isn't killing the enemies fast enough. I am doing what a tank does, I take damage, and I am supposed to die. I'm taking all those hits for the team, for you. You should be thanking me for us lasting as long as we did. It shows the fact that I'm a great tank. What about you, Shadow? You have Cap as your main, you are supposed to be a tank too. It shouldn't be just up to me. All I see you doing is blitzing around the field, jumping in and out of the enemy backline. You got a shield, you should stand in front and help tank damage like me. If you need some advice on how to tank, I will help you. Here is a free tip, our job is to rush in and take damage until we die. We are not trying to survive, there is no need for you to do all that running around. Just stand there with your shield until you die. If you do that, you did your job as a tank. Don't be like the rest of the bad players in the community, they blame everything on the support of the team. They are asking too much of us, support. It is not our fault that you DPS are bad players. It is not my job to save you from everything. It is too much responsibility for one tank to try and protect the whole group. Some of you should switch your mains. You are not that good at DPS, it's time for you to change characters. All of you guys are just glass cannons that can hit anything. You are right when you said we are losing because we need more DPS, but that is only because our DPS can't kill anything. The enemy team is always attacking 5 or 6 deep. You guys can't even take out one of them, really?
You are being really disrespectful about that torrent wall situation. That wall just appeared out of nowhere. That could have happened to anyone. People in this game shoot at walls all the time, I'm not the only one. Here I was trying to do the team a favor and provide cover fire, and you guys don't even appreciate it. And you lady, talking about you the ace on the team, more like the Joker. You're a wild card that just rushes in guns blazing and gets the whole team wiped. You got to be one of the worst DPS ever. How do you have only 2 kills and 23 deaths? That's got to be some type of new record. You might want to try a new role or another character because right now it's not working. But you see, I'm not like that. I will sit back and pick my spots. I will wait for the right time to attack the enemy team. There have been games that I was waiting so long for an opening that I didn't even fire a single shot. That discipline for you. You guys are too quick to give up your position. It's all about timing. We should not attack until we have the perfect opening. That is one reason why I should lead this team. Most of you are acting like this is the wild wild west, rushing in and shooting from the hip. We are lucky this game doesn't have friendly fire for the most part, because if it did we wouldn't make it one round. With his reckless mentality of yours, we will never make it out of bronze. That is not acceptable. I am a super elite. I should be in diamond at the moment. This team is holding me back. I am the franchise player of the group. Follow my lead, and the sky is the limit. A team is only as strong as their best player, and since I have the least amount of deaths, that means I am the best here, right?
All of you are idiots. There are so many things wrong with each of your strategies. Lady, you really are crazy. Just attacking is just getting us wiped out faster. And all that attacking means nothing if you're not killing the enemy. Then there is our so-called overworked tank. We don't need you to save everyone. Let's see, can you save just one, without running in and dying in 4 seconds for once? And then you, the only reason you got the least amount of deaths is because you barely take part in the battle. Hell, there was one match where you had under 1000 damage as a DPS, if you don't sit your R's down talking like that with those numbers. But anyway, it's time to get back to it. Please like and subscribe, the grind continues, it's back to the shadows. Thanks for watching.